All right, everybody. Do 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 do. As Brad and Braden always say, do 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 do. It's Saturday, January 31st, 2026, and I am going live here with some new autograph 8x10s adds to the collection. This past Thursday, but I was very busy on Thursday and Friday. Takes a long time to go through. So I had 63 new photos in. So some of them I'm going to keep, some I'm going to sell. So I went through all of them. I decided to keep 11 of these photos. 9 of them are brand new, and 2 of them I'm going to trade. I'm going to sell one from my old collection and keep a different version, okay? So I already had a couple of Big Bully Busicks, but I got a new one in here in binder number 1 today. It's a black and white photo. I think this is kind of like a high spots kind of photo from back in the day. It is JSA certified. You know what that means. It's real. So the Big Bully Busick, I already have, remember this one he sent me years ago on computer paper with, there he is meeting Bruno Sammartino. This new one is this black and white one. I already have this one in the collection as well. So a new one of Big Bully Busick added into binder number 1. All right, as I flip the pages right now, don't forget I don't really have a cameraman, so I need to multitask here, so I'll get the next one set up. Next one here is going to be in binder number 2. Just bear with me again as I flip through the pages to look for it. Oh, boy. Okay, here we go. I had a different one of the Boogeyman. I'm going to be selling one now of the Boogeyman. But added into the collection is this one of the Boogeyman. So I still have this one. And I have this one now. There's another one I had in the past that is now going to be up for sale, which I'm going to work on as soon as I finish this live video. I'll take pictures and post some of the new memorabilia. But this Boogeyman one is a trade-in that's added into my personal collection. So right there, a nice blue paint pen Boogeyman. Okay, and that one is high spot surge, in case you're wondering. All right, in the same binder, I decided to add a... Okay, so I already have London and Kendrick together, but I have an individual now of Brian Kendrick. This is on a TNA original promo. So there he is, signed it right down there as Brian Kendrick in the blue, and a pretty cool promo picture there of Brian Kendrick added into binder number 2. All right, we're going to go to the next binder now. There's a bunch of them. I think a bunch of them came in, so I had to take my time, go through it, figure out what I wanted to keep, what I wanted to sell. And now that I'm through that, I'm sharing here with you guys. All right. All right, the next one added into the collection. I had this one recent. I got in the last few months. I got one from Eric Sims, but his one had the slick was slightly, what do you call it? It was like, a little smear, so I'm willing to sell that one, but I'm going to keep this one in my personal collection. It's a dual sign Butch Reed and Slick added into binder number 3. This one also JSA certified, which means it's real. So there's another was Bob Pibroff, Butch Reed. There's another one, and Butcher Vachon comes out that. But here added to binder number 3, a trade-in. This Butch Reed and Slick is mine, and the other one now is going to be up for sale, which you guys will see in the stuff I add later. All right, here's more added into the collection. Okay, this binder collection is just huge. I always want to make a nice personal collection. I sell a little bit on the side, and then I have a really good personal collection. All right, bear with me as I get to the next page. We're going to binder number 4 now. Another new photo I added. All right, also add to the personal collection, Devon and Bubba Ray, the Dudley Boys. And even inscribed right here, it says, "Get the tables." That's a very cool inscription. Had to keep that when I saw that "Get the tables" inscription. Devon down there, Bubba Ray up there, added into the personal collection. I think this is even a WWF original promo. Yeah, it's nothing in the back, so I think it's an original promo, if I had to guess. Very awesome one there of the Dudley Boys added to my personal collection. It's going to go along with this one I already have, which is PSA certified. And I already have this nice one too, with Stacy, who's like naked, covering herself up with the belt. So I now have 3 Dudley Boy photos in my personal collection. All right. Next one, Jimmy Rooney. I'm going to need your help on pronouncing this. I'm going to screw this one up because I don't follow the current product. this one's added into my personal collection. It's a diva in the current product. I think she's on SmackDown, but again, I don't really watch the current product, so please excuse me, guys, for my mispronunciation. Okay, as I'm looking for it right now. Here she is. I think it's called, alright, this is going to be a bad attempt. Ready? Is it Giulia or Giulia? How do you say it? Giulia? Do you know how to pronounce that? Tell me in the chat. There she is. This is in the Calvin Klein kind of outfit. She's some current product diva. I think she might even be some kind of champion on the SmackDown brand. Her name is something like Giulia or Giulia. I don't know. But there she is, added into binder number 5. Also, JSA certed, meaning it's real. So, Jimmy, can you help me out? How do you pronounce her name? Just so I know for future reference. Is it Giulia or Giulia? Or I think she's like half Asian or something like that. There she is in binder 5, in between Glacier and Gilbert. So she goes chronological order, Giulia or Giulia, whatever. All right. Jimmy Rooney is just laughing at me. He doesn't want to tell me how you pronounce it. So we'll go to the next one. All right. Nothing new added to binder 6. Those are all the same. All right, we got a few in binder number 7, though. Okay. Our first one is a very awesome dual signed photo, and it's JSA witnessed. You know what that means. It's real. So you have Jushin Thunder Liger over here and the Great Muta over there. 2 famous wrestlers who competed in Japan. Also compete a lot in WCW. So there they are together. Jushin Thunder Liger and the Great Muta. Nice dual signed photo there in binder number 7. Alright. Also added into binder number 7. Recently, a couple people have been asking me for this name, and I got it, and I sold a couple of them, but then, I wanted to try to get one for myself as well, and which is cool because it was in the mystery pack. I always had, I had this Konnan one for years, this is K-Dog, but now I actually have one where he, the original look of Konnan, like 95, 96. Oh, Giulia. Okay, Giulia. Giulia. Got it. Thank you, Jimmy, for letting me know how you say her name. Again, if you don't follow the current product, you're just reading stuff on a news site, you have no idea, so I just took a guess. Alright, so this Konnan with the United States Championship, very nice picture there. JSA certed, added into my personal collection there with the cool mask. So Konnan added into the collection, along with the, this one I already had in the past, is where it was K-Dog, but a nice cool one there of Konnan added to my personal collection. Alright, one more in this binder that's also added to the personal collection. This one's definitely got some value for people that are old school fans, but if you're not, I guess it doesn't really matter much. Alright, so this is dual signed. Larry the Cruncher Zbyszko and Bruno Sammartino. Bruno. I like when Heenan used to make fun of Bruno, but it's funny. There they are having some match, probably in the late 70s or early 80s. But you have Larry Zbyszko down here, Bruno up there. It is PSA certed, meaning it's real. And that's also binder 7 between this Larry Zbyszko and Lay Cool with Caval or Cable or whatever. So that's a cool one. Larry Zbyszko and Bruno Sammartino added into the personal collection. Alright, that's it for binder 7. Binder 8, I don't think has anybody. No. Okay, I'm going to get my list. Alright, so we'll get the next one. Next one's in binder 9. Alright, this is going to be the Patriot, the original one, Dale Wilkes. I already had one years ago that he sent me for free when I wrote him through the mail. By the way, cool Owen Hart as I'm going through this. Getting there right now. So okay. So this is the Patriot one I had for years when Dale Wilkes sent to me. I wrote him some fan mail, but this is the new one of the Patriot. Right there, signs the Patriot. This is his time in the World Wrestling Federation during those few months in 1997. There it is again, the JSA sticker, proving it's real. So there he is, Dale Wilkes as the Patriot, and you see on the back the JSA ticket and an interesting Paul Bearer also in this binder. So another Patriot added into my personal collection. And the last one I'm going to share with you guys today, so I'm just going to put this one back while I get the last one out, is in binder number 13, so nothing in 10, 11, or 12. This is... Last week we have the smaller ones. There's that Tom Brandy I got recently by Lightning and Rooney we're talking about. Okay, it's another Trish Stratus. I already have a bunch of her, but I saw this one I thought was pretty cool. Decided to keep it as well. Alright. So this is the new Trish Stratus I added to my personal collection. Also showing JSA certed. It's real. There's the sticker down there in the back. So there's Trish Stratus. It says 100% SummerSlam kicking babe or something like that. So there she is, Trish Stratus. Added into binder number 13. I already have a couple Trishes. You see I have a Trish Lita combo. There's the new one that is just added. And here's another one I have. Another JSA one. That's like a promo picture. And there she's in a bikini as well. So I have a bunch of Trishes in my collection. So there we go. We have 11 new photos added to the collection today. 9 completely added as like brand new photos. 2 were replacements for something else I'm willing to sell. Have a good one, everybody, and I'll be back with further updates soon. Right now I'm going to take pictures of the ones for sale, and if you guys want anything, let me know. Thank you, Jimmy, for watching, and anybody else, have a great day. Bye.